Hello everyone, I'm Paul, and this is part 3 of my timber frame shed build. You can see basically right here we're just working on the posts and the beams and some of the braces as well. Right now I've got the head of the mill, won't pass over the top of the camp that I'm milling up. So I'm just chopping away a little bit of the bark so that I can get the head to pass through, and then I can finish my cut. You can see my son here, he's running a chain mortiser. It's a very impressive piece of equipment. It is allowing us to expedite our job. Rather than just using a hammer and chisel, this will go in and it will dig out the pocket that we want. It's a very precise piece of equipment as well. Slaving away trying to get this big slab off. You'll see on the one side it's very thick, but on the back side it's very thin. It was quite heavy because it's very green. Throughout this video, basically what you're going to see is a lot of little steps that we've taken to produce the beams and posts. Here's a closer up look at the chain mortiser in action.
All I'm doing here is kind of like scribing the line, just so that when it starts to, when you start to actually chisel it out, doesn't like splinter the rest.
Throughout the video, you're going to see little tips, like in this case here, where my son is applying a jig so that he can use his chisel on an angle that he wants to chisel out. Now there's a lot of power tools that get used throughout the whole process, but the one thing that gets used probably more than anything, and that is chisels. There's a lot of chisel work no matter how much power tools that you have. The chisels have to be really, really sharp to do some nice work. If the chisels are dull, it'll tear the wood way too much.
What I do is I try and take like, kind of like that old, like you don't eat an elephant in one bite or whatever that. It's easy to take small bites first.
All of the mortises, tens, scarf joints, and holes are all mapped out from the most square edge of each post, beam, and brace. This allows for the most accuracy for when it's time to assemble the parts together. During the time that we were preparing the posts, beams, and braces, it was extremely hot, lots of sunshine, and the humidity was extremely high. We definitely drank a lot of fluids. Also noticed that we wore a lot of clothing, including hats and towels on our necks to protect us from the sun rays.
We'll just clean up that bottom piece in the corner here again so it's nice and flat. Blow that out, and then we'll get our, double check it with our square, see if we need to trim anything up. But so that's a 2-inch, that's a 2-inch edge of our square, fits in there pretty nicely, so that way when our brace comes in, it slides in like that, plunk, put our pins through, and that's what I was saying.
Now you can see here basically what he's doing. He's squaring up the jig that he wants to use, and he's going to take a router. He's squaring it up to the hole that you see there, the mortise. So now he's going to router out a section of it, and that's where it's going to have a brace go into. Depending on whether it's a post or if it's a beam, whether it's a corner post or it's two beams being joined together, there's a different amount of work on each one. The mapping or the work that's involved, some will take much longer than others. Also, the number of braces that are going to be attached to the post or the beam also changes the amount of work for each one. What my son is working on right here is a knee brace. It will be attached to both a post and a beam at the same time for structural support.
Sometimes I find like the wood likes to shave in a certain direction, and it didn't like shaving it in that direction. You can see how much nicer it shaves in this direction.
Holes are drilled through the braces, the post, and the beams so that when we fit them together, we'll drive a wooden peg through and we'll lock them tight. Now, the one thing about the holes, whether it's a tenon or a mortise, the holes are offset slightly so that when we pound the wooden peg through, it will pull the pieces of wood tight together. You want to vacuum that out?
Yeah, I'll blow it out.
Right. As I mentioned, there's a lot of chiseling involved. Here in this case, basically, it's just to get the angle, as you can see here, and that's for the brace to fit properly into this post. Little surprise my son found here. I'm not.
Versus that
And
little
there's
nut
always
in
one
there.
someplace.
Yep. I'll do it.
Here's another little trick for when you're using a drill as well. You just notice my son squares it up. Clean inside it.
I did.
On this side?
It's clean.
Oh, you did already.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
Apprentice learns fast.
It's fast.
Flip this way.
That's it.
Ninja.
You see here my other son coming in and he's chiseling out all the splinters that were caused by the drill. The reason we do this is so that the pieces will fit smoothly together and also the pegs will go in nice and smooth later on. Well guys, we've got a bunch of posts, beams, and braces all ready to go. So the next video will be the assembly. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. It really would help me out by hitting that subscribe button down below. Once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Gelling Outdoors.